Hi, and welcome to my channel on mental health. Now, we can quite often take our mental health for granted and put things off, but it's very important. Our mental health is important and it should be our priority. Getting that understanding about mental health, our well-being, having a good structure in place, routine is important for us all to help us maintain our well-being and be able to cope with things that may occur from time to time, things, difficulties, the struggles that cause stress in our day-to-day in our life. Different events that may occur is quite natural. The stress there, feeling anxious, the anxiety and worry there as well. It's quite natural for that to happen when difficulties occur. But understanding things better, understanding, I should say, our mental health and getting that better understanding there can help us have a better mindset as well. So having things in place is all about the individual, oneself, having things, taking time out basically as well, taking time out and doing things that you enjoy doing. It gives us that, it helps us how we think and how we feel. Doing something that we enjoy doing, taking that time out away, maybe away from things, and just, it just helps us overall as well. Sleep, getting plenty of rest and sleep, because sleep is very important to us, getting the right amount of sleep. Everybody, each individual may be different on how much sleep they may need. They say average about 7 to 8 hours, maybe 7 to 9. It depends on the individual, but getting rest as well, plenty of rest, can help us cope better with things, because when we don't get enough sleep, how it affects our mood, how our energy levels as well. It affects us overall, maybe physically and mentally as well. Our physical health has a close connection to our mental health. So if we're feeling it physically, a physical problem, it can affect us with our well-being as well. Emotionally, it can affect our emotions and so forth like that. So it's coping better with those things as well. So learning to cope with stress is a good thing to do. Managing stress is a good thing to do, because it's quite natural. It's normal. We can all feel stressed. We can all, like I said, feel anxious and worry. It's normal. That's what happens from time to time when things occur. So that's a normal thing, but it's how you cope with it. So managing that stress. Some stressors is good for us, but too much over time in a prolonged period of a difficult situation, that's where the problems start to become more difficult as well. It can affect our thoughts, how we think, not just how we feel, but how we think. So it's managing that, learning techniques to manage that, relaxation techniques like um, gentle exercise, yoga, even try some Tai Chi. I do Qigong every day, every morning I do Qigong. It's quite relaxing, but it's also physical. It's physical, it's a physical exercise, and it's a mindfulness, it's being mindful. Mindfulness is very good to help meditation, to help stay grounded, stay focused, stay in the present moment, which will help with that anxiety, that worry, that fear, those emotional feelings and so forth like that, your thoughts. meditation, a short meditation can help you stay grounded, like I said, and in the present moment, help you stay more calmer within yourself. So it will help reduce all that stress and that anxiety that's going on that may occur from time to time. Exercise is good for stress. Physical exercise will help reduce that stress. Exercise increases the endorphins, the good chemicals in our brains, that helps reduce the stress and helps us feel better overall within ourselves, mentally and physically as well. So there are many things of a routine to have: eating healthy, a good nutrient diet, like having good things to eat, like your vegetables, your fruits. Good nutrient can help us with us physically, but also our mental health as well, because it can help with our mood. It helps with us overall, but it's all about what suits the individual with a routine. Doing things, like I said, that you enjoy doing, having a good structure there is very important, a good routine, and understanding better our mental health and how it affects oneself from time to time when those difficulties arise can help us cope better. Having that routine there can help us get through difficulties, but even though from time to time our motivation may go slack a little bit, that's normal on how you're feeling at that present moment. But it's all about having the routine in place that you got, that you know that helps with yourself, and eventually getting back, pushing yourself back into that routine will help you get through it. You know, the motivation there, if you're lacking in the motivation, which happens from time to time, look at, you can get them up on YouTube, motivation videos that can help you, give you that bit of a push, that bit of an encouragement there to help you get back on track again. But I would also say as well, from time to time, we could all need a bit of help, a little bit of support with our mental health from time to time, our well-being. And if really struggling, it's really good to talk to somebody, you know, talking out what is going on, which should be done a bit more often. Talking about mental health and keeping it in the conversation will help with how you're feeling. It can help you process those thoughts, those feelings in a more better way, in a more calmer way. It's talking it out in a more calmer way, because sometimes the added on top can cause more of the problems. So when you're talking, talk to somebody, friends, family, a doctor, use the services online, like the listening lines, like Samaritans and so forth, like that. It's very good if you're, especially as well, if you're struggling and not being able to cope with your mental health. Reach out for that help. It is very important. It will get you back on track, getting that right support, and having that support behind you will encourage you within yourself to be able to move forward again as well. Because recovery with an illness, and I always say this in my videos, is possible. There is recovery with a mental illness, but with our well-being, it's very important for us all to have a good structure, a good routine to help us cope better and understanding our mental health better, and being able to cope with things a little bit better as well. So I'm going to end the video there. Please share this video because it's very important. Our mental health is very important, and it can affect anybody can get affected with their mental health, whether it's through a difficult situation that's occurred, a prolonged stress, something that we may put off and hope it goes away, and over time it just gets worse and worse. Trauma, anything can affect our mental health, our physical health. Something that may occur with our physical health can affect us with our mental health as well. I had an experience last week. I've been diagnosed with DBT. I've had one before, so I know like the seriousness of it. The first one was unprovoked, and I was at risk of another one, at risk basically from the first one. So I developed another one. I'm just getting my head around it. I'm coping. At first, I think I went into a bit of shock, and it's natural. Like, it took a few days, and I think it come ahead a little bit, but I'm coping better with it now. I do my qigong. Okay, it's painful, but something like that. Anything physical, like I said, can affect us with our mental health as well. So, look after your mental health as much as you do with your physical health. It's very important there. So, like I said, I'm going to end the video there. Please share this video, and if you wish to subscribe to my channel, just feel free to. It's free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.